Today, you're going to learn how to get targeted traffic. Who is your customer? Where are they at online? Maybe they're on YouTube, maybe they're on Facebook, maybe they are in a business group, maybe they're in a Weight Watchers group. Wherever it is that you can find them and reach out to them and put your ad in front of them. That's exactly what we're trying to do. Tell them what you do in a short period of time and get them to sign up and pay you. So targeted traffic. I'm going to teach you how to build credibility right out of the gate. And a lot of times it's with a picture. It's either a picture or a video of a person, maybe you or one of your salespeople, whoever it is that you want to represent your company. That builds a lot of credibility right then and there when they can put a face to the business. Create engagement. You want to be able to ask the right questions or get them to respond in a way. Maybe it's a click, maybe it's a comment, share. And I'm going to show you a couple of things that I've done in the past that have really been successful. And, you can get that success as well. Now, it's not always about getting them to give you money. Maybe it's just about getting them to give you their name and their email address. So it's not like we have to make a sale every time, but we do have to get them to engage us in some way where we can start that conversation and start building up that relationship. And what that leads to is getting conversions, getting the people that gave you their name and email address to eventually come on board and become a customer, a paying customer. Facebook, why I'm talking to you about Facebook today is there's over 2.8 billion people on social media, and this is where you're going to be able to find your customers. And you can really, because of Facebook and the information that they gather, which can be scary, but to us, it's definitely a huge benefit. As a business owner, we love the fact that we can go in and we can just parse out parents. So, if you're marketing something to babies, you go in, you find parents, you find grandparents. This is a market that you can get them to see what it is that you have, offer it to them at a fair price, and get them to take action. So when you can target your market, are they involved in sports or wherever it is, you can segment each one of those markets, put an ad in front of them, test it, test your ad, and then try another one. Whichever one works best, it's called A/B testing. You want to put your money behind the one that's working, obviously. So we always want to be testing all of our ads, finding out exactly what it is that is working for us all the time. Why do you need Facebook marketing? Pretty simple. This is where your customers are, and it's an easy way to reach them. If you are looking at your local town, if you just post once a week, you're probably going to have about 100% market penetration. If you boost those posts within about 6 months, everybody in that area is going to see your name, at least know that you're in business in that area, and what it is that you have to offer. So you definitely want to be on Facebook boosting those posts. So social media, this is exactly what we're talking about. This is where you need to be. Engage your customers and target those specific groups. Put your brand at the forefront. It's all about branding. You want to stay front of mind. So whenever somebody needs an AC repair guy, you're the one that comes up. if they're looking for a mechanic, your name is, your brand is what they remember because you've been in front of them, you've told them who you are, you've built credibility, and now when they need you most, they're going to call you. And that's when you start seeing the revenue start to climb. When you become that brand name that everyone trusts and will even recommend to others. Um, Choosing your audience, again, you know, one of the things that Facebook really gives us the ability to do is we can even target behaviors. Have they purchased something in the last 30 days on Facebook or online? We're going to know that. Um, and we can target that. If they belong to a cigar group, if they are into car racing, one of the things that we know about Facebook is everybody is putting their information out there, and Facebook is gathering it. So they know if you have grandkids, they know if you go on vacation a lot, whatever the case may be, they're targeting you. Um, So what we want to do, and I'm going to just go through this first, and then I'm going to actually go through and show you exactly how to do this. But you have to select your campaign parameters. Like, what is your objective? Are you looking to get a lead? Are you looking for them to actually make a purchase right now? Are you just looking to get an email address? We have to decide what campaign that we want to run. Um, you can upload your own creatives if you have pictures, if you've written ad copy. We can incorporate that into all of our leads, all of our ads. Um, you want to run your ads across multiple apps. And this really can help you in a number of ways. For one thing, we can do retargeting. So now, because we have our uh, Google Pixel, our Facebook Pixel, we're able to target on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Google. If any of them come to your website, where did they come from? We're going to know all of this information, and we're going to start being able to place ads in front of them. So if they're searching through Facebook, our ads start popping up, and they're seeing us on a regular basis. If they liked us, we can target that. Anyone that's liked our page, anyone that's commented on our page, we can really segment each one of those different parameters. So make sure that you have ads out there everywhere. This is where you can really start to dominate in your area. Um, Set up and manage your ad budgets. Very important. You don't overspend. You want the artificial intelligence to be able to, and this will happen naturally as well. You may not be able to spend all of your budget right up front. Because the computer's learning, it doesn't know who to put this in front of just yet, and it takes maybe 48, 72 hours, and that's when you're really they're going to figure out who's liking your content, who's more relevant to your content. So you want to have that ad spend available. If you start seeing that right up front, you're not spending a lot of money, leave that. If you're spending $5, $10 a day, whatever it is, start out with $5. You're going to see if you're able to spend it or not. Within 2-3 days, you may be blowing through that $5-10 very quickly, and then you'll know you can start increasing your budget because the AI is starting to take over. You can always adjust your campaigns. You can always go in and edit them. But more importantly, what you want to be doing is you want to be looking at where you're getting the traffic at. So in all those categories, you want to segment them, and don't be too broad. Don't put in, roofers, plumbers, AC repair. Don't put them all in one ad. Make a separate ad for each one of them. And now you're going to be able to see which one is working best for you. Where are you getting the best ROAS, return on ad spend? Um, and then that's where you want to you funnel your money. Start investing into the ads that are working for you, and you're going to see here in a minute what that return can be on your spend. And this is the part where we talk about improving that performance. Dynamic creative ads, pictures, videos, wherever we can really make it stand out and make it pop so that people stop in their tracks to see what it is that you have to offer. And if you know anything about Canva, Canva, Canva.com, it's a great platform to go in and start playing around. It's very easy to use, and you can start putting together some great ads, make them look really professional. And if you're still having trouble, go to Fiverr. I'm sure probably most of you have heard of Fiverr, Fiverr.com. And you can hire someone to go in and build you out 5-10 posts with your branding on it, so that now you have some really good quality material to put out there that is going to stop people and get them to take action. Now, when you are talking about engagement, because that's what it really is, you have to have something that gets somebody to take action, right? And how do we do that? How are we going to reach out to somebody, stop them in their tracks, get them to look at us, listen to what we have to say, and then respond in some manner? And whether it's a click, a phone call, a visit to our website, wherever that is, the engagement comes from a couple different things. Teaching people. People are eager to learn. If you can teach them something, they'll come and listen to you. If you can entertain them, if they can laugh and enjoy the time with you, they'll be there. Again, information, inspire them to lose weight, make a better lives for themselves, whatever that may be. You really want to get to know who your audience is and where do they hang out. Are they in these groups? Are there certain groups that really are relevant to what it is that you have to offer? And this is where you can go in and you can find these groups. For example, I have a client that does credit repair, and there's credit repair groups where there's 40, 50,000 people in these groups. That's obviously an area where if you can stand out and you can grab a certain percentage of them, you can do very well. And there's groups on everything. There's ski groups, there's travel groups. Whoever it is that your market is, I'm sure there's a group that caters to what they're looking for. Keep it short, not too long. You don't want to bore them. You don't want them getting antsy and looking to move on. Be relatable and human. Talk about yourself. Talk about, how this has impacted you in the past, or how your product or service has changed somebody's life, or, saved them from something. But whatever it is that you can tell a story, and again, be relatable. Use great images. And as we have here, and we talked about this one yesterday, as a matter of fact, it's a man proposing to a young lady. And, that's basically what you are doing when you're looking for a customer. You're looking to form a relationship and hopefully some sort of a marriage over years. You want this customer to come back to you on a regular basis. Whenever your service is needed, they're calling you, coming back to you. That's a relationship. And so that's why we have this proposal here. Uh, Make a video or broadcast live, um, where people have access to you. If you have it on YouTube, they can get it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for years and years to come. Uh, Ask a question, get them to think, what the possibilities are if they were to use your product or service. And that's the kind of engagement that you need to bring people down your path to where they end up giving you their business. Um, and conversions. It's all about conversions. Getting your potential customers to take a specific desired action. Like I said, whether it's a like, whether it's actually making a purchase, on your e-commerce store, or just giving you their information. That's we're looking for that, for them to convert over to basically a client at that time. And I'm talking about even if they download an ebook, they are your customer. They've consumed uh, some of the products or services that you offer, and they haven't paid you yet, but that's the next step. Now you at least have an opportunity to make further presentations of what you have to offer. And you know and basically let's put that all to work. I'm going to show you right now how to go ahead and put an ad together in 7 minutes or less. It actually didn't even take me that long. But what you want to do is you want to go to your Facebook business suite, and if you haven't done that yet, you can go to Facebook, go to your um, profile, and that'll give you the opportunity to go ahead and set up a business page, which is just like this. So once you have the business suite set up, you drop down to where it says ads. And this is going to be really, really simple. So you go in, you just hit create ad and what it is that you're looking for. And I would suggest, and they suggest, get more leads is the bottom line. So you want to just hit collect more leads. Where do you want to collect the contact information? Would be in Facebook. Let's just make this as easy as possible. We're not looking for it to be loaded into your CRM at anything at this time. Let's just make it really simple. So we've got a couple forms here. These are forms you can go in and build out. They have just regular forms, but we'll go in and let's just say we'll use this one here. The Facebook ads average ROI of 450%. 450% for every dollar you spend on Facebook ads. You're not going to get that anywhere else. So I already, wrote up a little bit here. Just BigMouth Media, make sure all your potential customers know what it is you do and where and how to get a hold of you. And then we get them to pay you, bottom line. Select the media. We can put up any of these. This is one that I just recently had a lot of success with. And it's all we said was, how are you feeling? Pick one, A, and this one here has B underneath it. As you can see, there it is. Our headline, you can say anything, contact or sale. 40% off all services. You hit the now you have a couple options here: apply now, learn more, get quote, sign up, subscribe. We do know that the learn more is the button that has um, the most reaction to. So more people will hit the learn more button. So you can use the learn more, but all of these are available to you. We'll just throw in the learn more. Um, Now we're going to, if you have a special ad category, such as employment, housing, social issues, elections, politics, things of that nature, they need a uh, to go another level. They need to be sure that everything is approved by Facebook. So you can go in there if that is you. You would have to go in. You'd have to select a category and get permission to run those ads. Um, and they do, like, especially political, they make sure that you are a registered political entity. Um, the 7-minute ads, well, all we're looking to do here is go in, hit the smart audience. Facebook will customize your audiences to reach more people who may be interested in your business. So they're already going to know. Now we can that's the easiest way to get this up in 7 minutes. If you want down the road, you can go in people that you choose through targeting, and that may be an age group, it may be an area, it could be people who use Google Maps, Facebook advertising, lead generation, entrepreneurs. So there's all different kinds of audiences that you could look for. I recommend starting out, hit the smart audience. What is your budget going to be, and for how many days you're going to run it? So you can run, if you're going to go $35 a day, 7 days, you're talking about you're going to reach somewhere around 2.5 to 7,500 people per day for $35. And so let's just say you get 1% to click on that. That's huge. It highly doubt that you get that kind of, but a 0.5%, you're talking about 13 people a day being signing up for your program. And that's it. As far as that goes, put your payment information in and click the button, promote now, and they're submitting your ad. And your ad will be um, um, in review. They're going to look and make sure that you don't have any swear words in there, that it's not violating any of the policies of Facebook, and it has your goals, your budget, and your payment method. So you're set at that point. You go back to the ad center and you wait for your ad to be approved. It can take up to 24 hours. Probably more than likely within 10-15 minutes your ad will be running. And that's where you start. That's the 7-minute Facebook ads. People think it's scary. They never place an ad and they never start. What's the old saying is, the best place to start is where you are now. So, you know, this is a great area for you to take some action. Put, even if you just do $10, do a couple days at $5 a day, and then go in and see, where did you get some traffic? Where did you get leads at? Was it plumbers? Was it hairdressers, whoever it is that you're targeting, where did you get the most leads and what was the cost? We found that by playing around a little bit, playing with some colors, and you can do some more research on this, and we're going to send you some more information on it. But you can mess around with different colors, do a blue one and a red one, or a green one, and which color's working better for you, and you watch your lead costs start coming down. And maybe you start out, you're at $18 per lead, and you bring it down to where it's $1.80 per lead. So it definitely can happen, and more than likely, over a year's time, you're going to learn a lot of information about this. You're going to get better at that targeting a lot faster, and you're not even going to have to really try that hard to generate a bunch of leads. So I'll open it up to questions if anyone has any questions. But want to thank you. Thanks for coming, showing up. We hope we gave you some information that you're going to be able to go out there and monetize, start making some money, and make a great life for yourself. But other than that, I'm Jamie Campany. I'll see you next Tuesday at 4 o'clock. We're going to do this every week, and hopefully I'm starting to see more and more people come on board. So next Tuesday, if you go to our Facebook group, it'll be posted in there. The links will be posted in there, and hope to see you then. Have a great day.